Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
Yeah, Clemson has now won at North Carolina and at Alabama, and there was no doubt heading into tonight, John, whether or not Clemson was going to be a tournament team. At least according to our bracket show, fielding the 68, we had them as an 8 seed heading into tonight. But now I think you can make the argument that they have the best two wins. Right at North Carolina and at Alabama, how many teams have two wins that are better than those two true road wins? So I want to ask you this, John. What what is this Clemson team's ceiling? Okay, we know what they can be. We know that they can win these big games. We've seen them have duds. At home against Virginia is the one that kind of stands out. They looked just okay in a loss at home to Georgia Tech. That's not exactly the kind of loss that you want to take. But we've seen how good they can be. Where do you stand on them? What's their ceiling? Is this a team that can get to the second weekend of the big dance?
Definitely their ceiling is second week of the big dance. For me, when I watched him play, PJ Hall, I love him as a player, but he kind of frustrates me because he kind of takes a lot of shots, and I think he takes the shots that the defense gives him. Sometimes that's not going to work. This is why they're probably 5-6. You have to sometimes attack. He took a mid-range jumper, and the game was getting a little close and a little kind of sketchy, which he should have probably attacked Armando. And so that's, I think, offensively, for them to be at their highest peak, PJ Hall has to almost not take everything the defense is giving you, maybe take better shots or attack a little more. He shot a lot of threes tonight. He was 4 of 10, good percentage wise, but there was a lot of threes that he kind of maybe could have passed up on. He's a pretty good shooter. But as far as the team in general, they can definitely get to the second week, and they've beat two high-level teams at their place. So we see what they can be. It's just a matter of if shots are going to fall in. And I don't think it's because of they can't shoot. I think it's about taking the right shots. Even Gerard, he took some threes. He made some, but I would call it fool's gold.
Tough
Clemson, those shots are not going to fall. Those Clemson, those shots are not going to fall every game, every week. They got fortunate tonight that they fell, and Carolina still almost beat them at the end of the game.
Yeah, Goodman, you kind of touched on this a little bit, but we see this a lot around this time of the year, right? Where you have a team that is a little bit desperate, that really needs a win, go on the road against a favorite opponent, a Final Four threat, a conference challenger, whatever it is, and just get this big run at the start of the game when they're all juiced up and the team that they're playing is kind of, going through the motions and not exactly as fired up as the other team is, which it would, in this case, would be Clemson. And you see them blow that lead. Like, how often do we sit here and say, all right, it's time to jump on that live line. All right, Kansas is down by 12 at home. Hit that live line. I know I hit that live line from North Carolina quite a bit tonight, and it did not work all that well. I donated just a little bit more money to Bet MGM, but I think that was the most impressive part to me, Jeff, is that they took the punches. Every single time North Carolina threw a haymaker, Clemson just sat there and ate it.
And Harris Ingram got hit at the end of the game, and I don't know how effective he was after he got knocked down. But to me, I still think okay, the silver lining in this game, and obviously the Duke game, was Armando Bacot, right? Like, he's come back, he's got that kind of demanding, get me the ball, and I thought he's ceiling much better. And if you do, Cadeau's going to get you the ball. I mean, that's the one thing. He's going to look to get you the ball in spots where you can score. RJ hasn't been quite as dominant, but the guy that I still say, and we've been saying it all year, right? Who have we been saying all year? They're going to make shots. He's going to make shots eventually. Cormac Ryan. And he just hasn't been consistent making shots. Now, he's given them everything else they've needed, right? Leadership, a vocal presence, intangibles, toughness, all that. But at some point, I think Cormac Ryan's got to step up and be a more consistent threat from the perimeter to take some of the because if he can, then I think you put him as the third best team in the country.
Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.